All right, folks. Today I'm joined by my good friend from New York City, Wing Har. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Just living up in paradise. New York City's getting more and more expensive, but you only live once. I achieved my dream of living in a penthouse now, man. That's
Oh
it.
my gosh, I can see that. I can see that. This is actually the second recording that we had to do. Wing here was actually on the rooftop showing us beautiful New York. Unfortunately, the internet connection was not consistent enough, so we had to come down and film it down here. But I'm so proud of you. You made this full transition over. What was your background going into this job hunt? And just tell us a little bit about your background first.
So my background going into this job hunt was as a full stack engineer. And before, transitioning into full stack engineering, I was doing that for 3 whole years. And then from the same company, I was also an associate product manager. And I was working in the tech realm. We were building new features. I was, in that company, the quote unquote on the new frontier, building out future applications. Sadly, with these new frontiers and all of that, if it doesn't work out, you're on the chopping block because it's not an existing product. So
Oh my gosh, that's the brute. That's honestly speaking, that's the dark side of the game right there. Um, Having said that, though, a lot of people would have thought that, coming from a full stack engineering background and then going into associate PM, that uh, this job hunt would have been very easy for you. Um, what do you have to say to that? Like, I mean, obviously.
listen, man, this job would have been really easy for anybody back during COVID. you know, with talk about that whole entire people having no interest rates to get out all these corporate loans, all these startups popping up left and right during COVID. 2024 is a whole different beast, man. During COVID, we were seeing 8 interviews per 10 applications. Now you're likely to see 5 interviews per 100 applications. It's a whole different beast out here. It's crazy.
It is a whole bit different beast out there. So when you were applying I mean, how long were you on the job hunt?
Honestly, for me, I was taking a good like 1 month just to relax a little bit. I would say I was lucky. I was only on the job for maybe 2 months, and that's it, really.
How many interviews were you averaging a week?
A week, I was getting maybe I want to say 10 interviews, which for 2024 is honestly really good. Now, if this was 2022, I'll luckily be saying, hey, I got 50 interviews this week. But 2024, just being in the double digits is good.
2024 being in the double digits is actually very good. Because for those who don't know, we put out a lot of um Wing Har is not just a Product Gym alumni. He is a legit Product Gym alumni. This guy here actually used to intern for us way back in when times were those were like the pre-war times, peacetime.
Man, I remember, literally pre-COVID, I remember going into that Times Square office up hours, living up New York City, 21st floor, you know, amazing views and everything. And then COVID hit, and it's just been a whole different reality.
Yeah,
But, luckily for me, working for Product Gym and even just, even being an alumni with you guys, I learned a lot that I still use to this day for everything that I apply with.
I think honestly speaking, like pre tech recession, people were doing 20 plus interviews like a week,
Hmm.
exerting, I would say, not probably 10 to 15% of the effort that they're exerting right now. That's just like a fact. Right now, it's you really have to put out that extra layer of work to be able to get the double digits. And it's also like you said, right? Like if the name of the game has completely changed where the previous, because of the interest rate situation, companies were actually in a place where it's like, we don't need revenue. Like we just want to
Hmm.
grow. You guys take
Right.
all the time that you need. People had a lot more resources. They had a lot more team members. They had much longer timelines. So it was really just peacetime operating. Now it's like timelines is like resources is team members is
Uh,
like where's the rest of the team? Like, you are the team, bro.
exactly, man, exactly. You know, it used to be an employees market. Now it's 100,000% employers market. We don't get to say, they get to say. And that's why it's so much more important, not just because you get a lower quantity of interviews, but in order to actually get the job, a lot of these companies are very nitpicky about who they hire, especially if it's for a very high paying role. We're talking, six figures, $250,000, stuff like that. You have to as soon as you get that interview, prep as much as you can and provide the quality on that interview.
100%, bro. 100%. That's the name of the game right there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let me ask you this right now. Like a lot of people that are tackling jobs, I mean, they're really thinking hard about where they're going. Um, what kind of company did you end up landing and what do they do?
So I ended up landing a job at this company called Jokes, which is a film-based company. So basically think of a cross between Netflix and Amazon Prime Video, where we actually allow and partner with filmmakers to onboard their films onto our site to let people actually purchase and watch the films. And we actually have it, you can watch it on your website, you can watch it on your phone. We have a mobile app, you can watch it on your television. So we're literally a multimedia streaming platform.
Multimedia streaming platform. Yo, that's freaking insane. That's freaking insane right
Yeah,
there.
it's great because just working in this film industry, there's so many opportunities for connection, a lot of opportunity for growth, and the team that I work with is just amazing.
Yo, I love it. I love it. I love it, dude. I love it. I really do. What else? Like, I noticed a lot of people are going into streaming.
Mhm,
Because we had somebody land over there at Hulu, we had somebody land over there at Disney, we've had people land at Netflix, and I think it's also a signaling of like where we're at in the times, right? Like
mhm.
people weren't really going to the movies even that much pre-COVID.
Right.
Studios really have to go out there and it's like nowadays people are watching movies in the theater, it's like all like franchise, like X-Men, or like an Avengers or like a Star Wars or like a Dune. Like we're dumping or like a Top Gun, like we're gonna dump so much money onto that film where people feel like, okay, for that, it's worth it for
Mhm.
me to get out of my apartment, take a
Right.
Uber or train ride, or like, actually drive my car to the movie theater and actually watch it on a big screen to get that experience. But
Mhm.
overall, other than that, people are streaming. People would much rather just go ahead and watch it either on their phone or like watch it on their couch, watch it lying down. So I think it's a huge signal at the times about where the market's going to. Um, Yo, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was about to add on to that. I was gonna say, listen, for anybody watching this, if you also make it big and strike into paradise, you might also land in one of those New York City apartments with a movie theater built in. You know? We got all these luxury buildings coming up with movie theaters.
Oh my gosh, 100%, bro, 100%. This is so the world has, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. You're like all grown up now. The world has changed so much because since you were interning with us back in 2018 and 19,
It's been a
amazing.
while.
It's been a minute, right? We used to do like the Korean barbecue Thursdays and um man, it's crazy, but I'm so proud of you. As always, do not go ahead and I think like this role too, I think data had a lot to do with it, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, so I'm actually a data product manager. And I combine all of my previous experiences. So working at Product Gym when I was an intern, I was actually in marketing. and then became a full stack engineer, and then became an associate product manager. I just combined my whole entire background, from understanding what product management was when I was working at Product Gym and also taking the classes at Product Gym. I just put two and two together. I said, listen, I got the marketing background, I got the tech background, I got the product management background. What can I do with this? So I actually handle the data at my company as well as handle the marketing and utilization of the data with machine learning and AI technologies, which is, another very, very big and hot topic is machine learning and AI. It's everywhere nowadays.
Data's hot, machine learning is hot, cybersecurity, within the data world, data privacy, because I'm sure you're checking me out on LinkedIn. Like a lot of roles are looking for somebody to do like data privacy, data management. We're only more reliant on data than ever right now. Data outsold oil. A few back in 29, back in I remember watching that in a documentary in 2019.
Mhm.
On Netflix documentary when they're talking about Cambridge Analytica.
Right.
So you're definitely heading to the right position, but as always, I gotta tell you, nothing is forever. You gotta go out there and keep on applying. You just don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen because even during
Mhm.
COVID, there were so many investors. I mean, this wasn't like a huge thing, but there were a lot of investors backing out, pulling out of startups because they're going through divorce. Because when you're
Mhm.
stuck in, uh, I guess even if you're stuck in your Florida mansion, with this person for 24/7, you realize that, oh my gosh, I don't want to die next to this person. They're like, yeah, I got to go out there and liquidate. Like I can't have any of those assets attached to me while I'm going through this divorce. So I think there's so many other factors that just impact product management and product managers just being able to do their job versus
Mhm.
like why is this happening to me? I'm doing my job, even like when we had other people that were in the product gym program, they're on a profitable team and their company's doing okay, but because the company sees other companies doing layoffs, they're like, hey, maybe we should be doing layoffs too, right? So anything can happen in this market. Don't stop applying, don't stop moving, man.
Oh yeah, 100%. And especially with product management, I would say it's probably the one role where you're always constantly thinking. There's always so many rooms for improvement and so many rooms for growth and opportunity. And being a product manager, it's just also one of those really exciting roles that I would love because you're literally spearheading a new product or feature, and you're leading a whole entire charge basically. It's awesome. And like you said, nowadays, especially this is so many things, especially in the market, so many uncertainties. You gotta just always keep on looking for stuff.
100%, man. 100%. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go over there because it is Thursday, and I remember fondly many of our Thursdays. Go out there, have fun, be a degenerate. You should be very proud of yourself for landing before the holidays. I am sure with a pad like that, Halloween is going to be looking very lit for you. Uh,
Listen, man, Halloween's looking really lit for me because not just for the Packers, but because I got money from this job, man.
oh, oh man, dude, we'll catch up in person real soon, man. You take care of yourself, all right?
100%. All right, happy going on, Rich. Nice talking with you.